I'm so stoked you're here. You're in so many things I love. I feel like, and I love The Mentalist as well. So I've been a big fan of yours for a while. So thanks for coming.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, and I love Scarpetta. I'm gonna get there, but I have to mention, is this the first project in like a decade, I hear, that you've been in the States doing something?
This is, yeah. I finished The Mentalist and I went back to Australia. I did a few jobs in Australia, just sort of support my industry there.
Yeah.
And then this came up and I thought, you know what? It's been a while.
Yeah, and the cast is insane. Like watching
really
this
good.
it's like everybody that people kept coming on screen. Whenever I watch so much stuff for the show, right? So that I don't like to know anything ahead of time. Just put in the thing, I'll watch it, you know, and I can get to it, and then I don't really know everything, like who's in it or whatever. And this bitch just kept coming out. I was like, everybody in this is everyone in this is so talented. I was like, it's such a, is that kind of partly why you signed on?
It's funny, you get sent something, it's like, oh look, you know, they're interested in you for this Scarpetta project.
Yeah.
And they send it through and it has a list of who's involved.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to not get excited when you see Nicole Kidman, Jamie Lee Curtis, Bobby Cannavale, Ariana DeBose.
Yeah.
You're just looking at it all going, oh, geez, I hope this is good.
Oh my God, how could it suck with all those people? Yeah, it's so good.
It's almost like you kind of play it cool, like pretty much I'm going, I'm in before page one, but I wasn't. I read the first two and I was really intrigued by the character. It's a very quiet character in relation to all of the other characters on the screen. But by the end of the second episode, I was completely hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I keep wondering where it's going. And I love the flashbacks.
Yeah.
You get to see like it's just I didn't read the book, so I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, this is brilliant. I can't believe it's never been done.
Yeah.
Because people love adapting, obviously, like books. It's like a big thing everybody does in the industry.
Huge book.
Yes.
Huge series of books.
Yes, it is so good, the storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of helps too, when you know the writing's gonna be solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the book sold.
Yeah.
And people ate them up.
Yeah.
And she wrote like 25 or 26 of them.
She's so lazy, yeah.
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 And then she's still writing them.
Yeah.
You know, as if she needs to.
Yeah.
But she just writes because she loves it, and that's pretty awesome. She pops up in the first episode.
Yeah. It would have been very hard for me because I think we're very similar in the sense of my favorite place is my ranch in Montana. And I feel like you moved to a very similar place. And it's different, obviously, like geographically, but you have your own like farm, you have animals, you have honeybees, you have all this. If I get there and I'm in it.
I love that you call them honeybees.
They're gonna have to like, I know.
Honeybees.
Well, there's different kind of bees.
Honeybees.
There's different kind of bees.
Yeah, there are. It's true.
Yeah. They're the ones that you want, of course.
True.
Yeah. I'm so smart.
Yeah.
It would have been hard to pull me away. Like, I'm not all the way in Montana because I don't live there, so I can't have everything I really want there yet.
So what happens when you're here? Are you kind of, every now and then you're like, oh, pine for it a bit?
Oh, there is such a level of resentment for, I'm just kidding. No, it's like, I love it here, actually. Montana's more my, like, sanctuary kind of thing, and my whole dream is everything you're living. So it would have taken a lot to peel me away from your life, because I think we have a video of Simon saying good morning to his animals, but this one is at the end. Wait till the end. Hold on. Yeah, wait, keep going. Keep going. Oh, cute chickens. Cute. Yep. That's where I'm out. I was like, oh, I could live on your farm. And then I was like, absolutely not. That's a python?
That's, yeah, there's plenty of them. That's a diamond python. Look, I'm not crazy about snakes.
Yeah.
But I know that one's often there. So whenever I go into the chicken coop, I always look up to see. And it's like I've got some sheds and stuff. You know, I like to do stuff.
Yeah.
And I always look up when I enter the shed because I'll often be up in the rafters, and sometimes there's a couple of them.
That's a hard no.
Yeah, but they're just, you know, they like rats. They like the bush rats.
No, I get that, but maybe just get some barn cats or something, man.
Sleepy. They're sleepy.
Yeah, but do they eat your chickens?
No, they don't eat my chickens.
Damn.
No, the chickens eat the feed. The bush rats come to try to eat the chicken feed, and the python
it's all a cycle, I get it.
Yeah, and my dog just watches all of it.
I'm not about, like, that's like where I am. Everybody tries to kill coyotes. I'm like, don't do that. They're a part of the whole cycle. Like, you know, let's find a way to work around it. So I'm about that. But I'm about removing a python.
You're awesome.
I would not be able to be around a python.
No,
I don't understand
would.
how you close your eyes and
They're
sleep.
kind of friendly.
You.
They're
No.
not in the house.
No. Oh my God. That was a look at his new series, Scarpetta. It's available now on Prime Video. So explain the show. I mean, the fighting you can hear in the distance. The family dynamic is insane in this. But explain the show for everybody.
It follows Kay Scarpetta, who is the chief medical officer, who's played by Nicole Kidman. And she basically, I'm married, my character Benton Wesley's married to her. I'm a FBI profiler. So she basically looks inside dead bodies and figures out how people were killed. I look into the minds of serial killers to understand how people kill.
Yeah.
And we're married. And
that's some crazy pillow talk, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, and that's kind of what I think is really interesting about the show is that they do explore the ramifications of that kind of life, that kind of working life on the home life. And how sort of, and introduce dilemmas based around that concept as well.
Yeah.
But we live in a share house. No, it's actually my character's house.
I was going to say, well, it's your house, yeah.
But Jamie Lee Curtis plays Dorothy, who is the sort of rambunctious,
wild,
flirtatious,
cheetah print wearing, a lot of hairspray. There's just so much happening. Yes,
it's loud.
Yeah,
you know, she's quite full on. She's living there with her husband, Pete Marino, played by Bobby Cannavale, who works with Kay. And we're sharing this house because I don't know what's happening. Yeah, renovations or something. So it's this sort of there's that whole element of the show. While you've got this sort of crime thriller, you've got this kind of dysfunctional family kind of trying to avoid each other in the hallways and stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of the crime thriller part, does that? I just remember when it came across the screen of like the actual dead body, like right there, like the girl. I know you didn't shoot actually with that.
No.
Anything like that, but you had to see the photos, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that for a living. I was like, this is insane. Her hands were cut off. She was tied by. They left her like that so she could kind of figure out what was happening. And I was like, the fact that humans, because I know I'm watching a TV show, but this happens in real life. Like there are really psychos that it scares the out of me. How do you not take that home?
Well, you just don't.
Like I can't watch anything like that. Yeah.
You don't.
But did the photos freak you out?
I don't like. I get really squeamish just when someone gets a needle on screen. And even though I've given myself a needle before and I know it's a retractable needle and it's all fake, but I still have to look away. And I didn't see any of the cadavers or any of that stuff. That's pretty full on.
But you had to do the photos.
I had to show. I was interrogating this guy and I had crime scene photos. And we sort of rehearsed, and then the props guy gave me the photos, and I looked at him, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Really heavy. And the showrunner said, yeah, we're not around here.
Yeah, no.
Like, whoa.
It's like, it's hardcore, and I just started thinking about that. I'm like, someone's every day?
People do that for a living. It's intense.
That's a different level. You've known Nicole for a while, right?
Yeah, probably more than 30 years.
That's cool. Like having some kind of shorthand with someone, like when you're...
Great when you're playing husband and wife.
Yeah, well, for sure. But I just mean on set in general.
It just comes straight in. You have this... I mean, so much of this business, like what you do every day, we just met.
Yeah.
We're going to sit down. It's like sort of speed dating behind your eyes.
It is.
Like,
That's what I call
how are you?
it.
Hey, build a rapport.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. So when you're acting, there's often you show up and maybe you get a rehearsal day where you get to meet the person that's playing your significant other or someone that you're intimate with. We actually just were able to walk on to the set and carry with us sort of 30 odd years of history.
Yeah,
so that's good. Really
great.
good.
No,
and also
pressure.
Fun. Like, you know, we can actually enjoy the process as Simon and Nicole and have a laugh about working together and enjoy it in that way.
What's it like, man? Because
in fact, when I first moved to LA, my first trip to LA, I stayed at her house, stayed on her couch. Yeah.
You couch surfed. That's amazing. I love that.
Australians, we're known for couch surfing.
I love that. Yeah. That's amazing. I should have done that. I had to have like 4 jobs.
It was a good couch. It was a really good couch.
A solid couch. So
large.
I have to ask this too because we've had Jamie Lee here a lot actually, and I love her. And person is just, I know people say this a lot, but she
is
literally is
awesome.
such a light. Like, she's so fun to have around, and
Yeah, she's great.
genuine and looks you in the eye when she's talking to you. And like, what is that like working with her? This is your first time, right, with her?
It's my first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I've always been a fan as an actor. I didn't really know, like, you know, I don't follow a lot of social media stuff, so I don't really know who who the person is. But I showed up to our accommodation. She was out the front with her dog, and she just barged over to me, gave me a big hug, and said, "Hi, I'm Jamie Lee. Welcome." And I just went, "Oh, this is my people.
She's
I love
so
this."
cool.
She's so open-hearted and warm, and you know, she's been around for as long as she's been around.
I know sometimes you don't want to meet your heroes, so you're like,
Exactly, but she brings the same enthusiasm to the set that she probably had the first time she ever walked onto a set. I mean, she's stoked to be there.
Yeah, and had been doing it since I think she said she was 19. So yeah. All right, we need to do some commercials. You can catch Simon Baker and Scarpetta. It's out now on Prime Video.